Ready?
Recording.
Okay. Hi, and welcome to the new and improved version of the game Life. The rules of this game are simply to choose which path to go down. Imagine that you have the option of watching Netflix or doing your homework. Great. Now you've chosen your path and can reveal the outcome of this choice and the steps toward this outcome. So, for those of you who chose to watch Netflix, it seemed pretty great in the beginning, right? Then you began to become behind on homework, ate a ton of cupcakes because you were stressed out, and got so fat you didn't fit in your yurt anymore, had to sleep outside, and one night you rolled down the road and ended up in a roadside ditch. Now, on the other hand, those of you who chose to do your homework had a much better outcome. You got ahead in all your classes, made all A's, got a scholarship to Harvard, met the love of your life creating the cure for cancer, and then got recruited to be in the CIA. Now, these ridiculous scenarios actually practically embody the habit of mind I have grown in the most over the semester. This became most prevalent in my mind on the Salmon River as I steered away from the path of just doing enough to meet the line of requirement. I chose a path that pushed myself as a leader and a kayaker. Throughout the semester, I learned that choosing the path that allowed me to push myself and do my best was well worth it. I have grown in the way that I now strive for accuracy and put my best effort into everything I do. So, finishing up a lazy lunch on the third day of the salmon, I came out of a lightheaded haze, standing up to hear Kristen prompting me to assume my role as leader of the day. Snapping back into reality of what I thought would be 2 days of struggling to motivate and lead my group, I half-heartedly announced that we needed to get moving. I was ready to go through the motions to make sure that I met the requirements looked for in the textbook definition of a good leader. The next morning, I looked over my options of crafts I could take, and thought to myself, hey, I'm not taking the easy way out on the oarboat. I actually am benefiting the group as I'll be able to better communicate with Stephanie. An hour went by on the water. Our group was headed towards one of the harder rapids of the morning, yet I found myself hopelessly yelling information about the rapid to the drifting kayaks that were my group. It's a class 2+, you'll want to go? They were too far. Oh, here they go. You'll want to go to the left side. They frantically yelled back and continued to ask what was going on. Lunchtime came finally, and then it was back to the boats. Change of plans. Stephanie and I both had to get in the kayaks. I angrily pulled my skirt over my kayak I didn't even fit in, thinking about how much better the beloved oarboat would be. We hit the water. It was going to be a long afternoon. 1 mile down, I was grumpy and getting hit by more jet boat waves than I wanted. 2 miles down, I was getting caught in boils. 3 miles down, it was actually getting better. Strokes became easier, my arms felt strong. 8 miles down, I thought to myself I could paddle forever. Chatting energetically to my group, I felt on top of the world pushing my body. Kristen came and asked me and Stephanie about a crucial decision of whether we should camp sooner or later. We gave the group a snack. Refueled and ready to keep pushing. I had done my best to lead the group to be its best. This gave us fewer miles to cover the next day and made the wrap-up of the expedition easier. After seeing past the need to settle for whatever was enough to cut it as a good leader, I had pushed myself physically and in my leadership position. It paid off as I felt the need to become more than just mediocre. Putting all my efforts into what I do brings me feelings of accomplishment that I truly enjoy. Thank you. Heading back to campus after the expedition, I held with me a sense of desire to make the most of my time this semester and to seize every moment. I have taken on chores with a better attitude, as our group as a whole has taken on a role of having a go-getter attitude to quickly and efficiently clean up after expedition, complete our crew chores, or clean the Confluence building. Over Thanksgiving break, I woke up early every morning to shower and get ready for a day filled with as much as possible. I'd get up and feed my dog, throw him a tennis ball who knows how many times to get his puppy energy out, and try to catch up with my sister, curled up watching Netflix and eating ramen. Each day was like a race to see as many of my loved ones as I could, of course with seeing how much Atlanta food I could get in my stomach. Being home for such a short time to visit who I love, and now having such a short time left with this Alzar community I love, has emphasized that I should not only make the most of all situations, but also the most with my time with others. For the future, I plan to implement striving for accuracy, that habit of mind, in all that I do. I am going to have those bad days, but will try to make the most out of them. With school at home, I will push myself to ask more questions, to understand the material more, to study more efficiently and in a more timely manner, and to become more interested in what I'm learning. Outside of school, whether it be soccer clubs or National Charity League, I'll put my best effort into practices, meetings, and service hours. For soccer, practice makes perfect. With clubs, I will try to facilitate a trip for the Outdoors Club and will often attend TGIF meetings. With charity, I will strive to put my greatest dedication into the service I do and try to connect with the people I am serving. Overall, pushing myself to make the most of my time, no matter how tired I am, will pay off in the long run. Now, look at where both of the paths have ended. And ask yourself how you can improve these paths if you were in either position. What's the next step? When answering this question in my mind searches for how I can work the hardest to get out of that roadside ditch, or how I can keep working hard in the CIA. Having the mindset of making the most out of all situations is how I have grown this semester. Striving for accuracy, I have set high standards for myself and have sought to be the best student, leader, companion, and classmate I can be. In reality, what are your next steps? So thinking about life after Alzar, try to come up with and draw 3 boxes on a piece of paper that I am about to give you. On your paper of what you think might come next for you. So to give you an idea of what to draw, your next steps could involve plans over Christmas, or your goals for grades next semester, or even events you want to go to have fun reconnecting with your friends back home. Make the most out of your second semester and strive for accuracy throughout it all. So after I give you a sheet of paper, just work on that for a minute or two, and could I have a couple people read those out or show those? Just 3 pictures. Drawing 3 pictures of steps you want to see yourself going through, in life,
next semester?
Yes.
Okay.
Does anyone want to share those with me? Okay, Jasmine, Grace, Ronnie. We're just going to cut off there, so I guess. Love you.
Alright, next semester, I'd like to ski a little more, learn more about skiing.
Nice.
Hang out with my little dog.
Nice.
And graduate.
Okay, great.
Okay, I would like to take a photography class, visit colleges, and go camping somewhere near Atlanta.
I would like to gain more fulfilling relationships with my family members.
I have the same one.
Build my community garden and have it be like a huge success in learning about the community. And working extremely hard in every class to get all A's.
Woo! Nice.
Nice.
No.
So, I'll try. In the next semester, just focus on everything, all of the aspirations you have. Just try to focus on using the habit of mindset I've improved on most, and strive for accuracy and be your best and do the best at everything you do.
Thank you.
Give one high.